Roger Federer became the first man in history to win 20 Grand Slam titles as he downed Marin Cilic to win his third major over the age of 35. The 36-year-old beat the 6 seed 6-2, 6-7, 5-7, 6-3, 3-6, 6-1 in a match lasting little over 3 hours. To match Novak Djokovic and Roy Emerson's record hold of 6 Australian Open crowns. He has now won as many titles as any other man in history at Melbourne Park, Wimbledon 8, and the US Open 5. While he became just the 4th player of either sex to lift 20 or more major titles, Federer is, of course, the first of the group, of which the other members are Margaret Court 24, Serena Williams 23, and Steffi Graf 22 to have achieved the feat in best-of-5 set Grand Slams. While he has extended his lead over the second most dominant male in history, Rafael Nadal, to 4. 6, Djokovic 6, Emerson 6, Federer 4, Agassi 4, Crawford 4, Rosewall with regular foes Andy Murray, Djokovic and Nadal all struggling with injury. Federer has been largely unthreatened throughout the event, though Cilic certainly gave him the sternest examination in a repeat of the Wimbledon final last year, where Cilic was left in tears due to blisters on his feet. The world now 6 was physically able to compete on this occasion, and he played some inspired tennis to take the second seed the distance. However, Federer never found himself behind, and he ultimately defended a Grand Slam title for the first time since his last US Open triumph in 2008. Before the match, Federer was seemingly handed an early advantage as tournament organizers made the controversial decision to close the roof, and Federer looked far more secure in the conditions, breaking twice on his way to a 4-0 lead in just 13 minutes. Though Cilic did stop the rot and get 2 games on the board, the opener was long gone. The Croat was unable to land a glove on the Federer serve, and he wrapped it up in 24 minutes. Cilic suddenly did begin to make a fist of the match at the start of the second set, holding comfortably and setting up 2 breakpoints. But Federer held firm. The contest was suddenly far tighter, and Cilic had an opportunity to level with a set point on the world no. 2 serve, but tamely dumped a backhand into the net. Nonetheless, the world no. 6 forced a tiebreak and showed real heart to level, ending Federer's run of not dropping a set at Melbourne Park. Though it was clear Federer wasn't playing at his best, his serve continued to see him through some sticky moments, and he served his 16th ace of the match on his way to a 2-1 lead in the third. Cilic had thumped down 10 of his own, but found himself 0-40 down amid a poor service game, and he crumbled at the second time of asking, as Federer assumed control once more at 4-2. More, Roger Federer on verge of GOAT status beyond just tennis. More, the best of the rest. How Marin Cilic has established himself as biggest threat to Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. The break sparked a return of form for the Swiss, who remarkably picked up a half volley from the baseline that somehow curled beyond the 6th seed. Cilic's race appeared to be run, as a netted drop shot in the first game on the 4th gifted Federer a break. But a remarkably nervy service game from the Swiss saw the 29-year-old break to love and level the set at 3-3. Unbelievably, a newly fired-up Cilic broke again and served out the 4th to win his 5th game in a row and to level the match. Cilic set up 2 further breakpoint chances at the start of the decider, but Federer weathered the storm. His mood certainly wasn't great though, and he had a snarky pop at a line judge for a wrong call on the Cilic serve, saying, "Nice call, buddy." However, he broke in the same game and assumed control once more, and he broke again on his way to a 6-1 final set to secure a historic 20th Grand Slam victory. Watch, Federer breaks down in streams of tears and emotional speech after making history. It's wrong. Rusevsky hits out at Australian Open decision that favors Federer. Roger Federer on verge of GOAT status beyond just tennis.